So till this extent, the introduction about robotic process automation has been over.
Okay.
You're
So
clear?
generally it's about RPA based thing. So
Sorry.
it's about RPA solutions. Everything what you told now is about RPA.
Yes. What are all I have explained so far is
Yeah.
about a robotic process automation is all about. Okay.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
when you're coming for UI path is concerned, UI path have different things. Let me open UI path and I'll just show you once.
Okay.
You'll have some idea on that. Let me open it and I'll tell you. This is what.
I have downloaded this UI path yesterday. I was
Okay.
seeing in the YouTube some classes and I
Okay.
have downloaded and I see that there is a yeah, same thing tool.
Sorry. This is what is about
Yeah,
RPA UI Path today is all about. Okay. So generally under this
okay,
UI
okay.
Path Studio, generally we have different products. Under UI Path we have different products. One we
Yeah,
call it
okay,
as UI Path Studio. This is one thing. Okay. And
okay.
second,
Yeah.
just one
Mm-hmm.
second. Right. So first is about AI Path Studio. Generally, this is the one thing which the
Yeah,
training is all
yeah.
about. And second, we call it as AI Path Robot,
Mm-hmm.
followed by the orchestrator. These are the different products which has comes under AI Path. Okay. So first will be called as AI Path Studio. Second,
Yeah. Mm,
consider about
okay.
AI Path Robot and all
UI
that,
path robot.
and followed by the orchestrator. So these
Okay.
are the three different products which are comes under AI Path.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
following?
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah,
So
getting
as
now.
comes to UiPath Studio is
Yeah.
concerned, generally it enables us to design the automation process in a visual manner. See, let us assume that, for example, here there is a blank project wherein you need to create a blank project wherein I have already created a blank project here. Let's assume. Okay.
Okay.
There is a blank project wherein I have started doing these recordings and all that, wherein you can record anything. Means what are all, for example, a
Okay.
basic recording can be done. Either whatever the desktop activities, for example, some desktop activity has been performed, all these can be recording here. These recordings
Okay.
can be shown here. If you start run, so automatically these recordings can be shown here itself directly to you. So
Yeah.
whenever you want to play the recording which you have done so far, all these recordings can be shown here. For example, these are the recordings which I have made earlier. Understood?
Okay.
So these are the
Yeah.
recordings which we
Okay.
have made earlier. Means whatever the action am I doing on the respective desktop,
Yeah.
whatever the activity am I doing in the respective desktop, this can be recording using this recording. Okay. Under these recordings, we have different things. I'll explain one by one later. Wherein I'll explain from here. So wherein here you can prepare different things. One is called as these are the different projects is all about. One is as a sequence wherein you can create a
Okay.
new sequence diagram in this, followed by the
Okay.
flowchart, where you can prepare flowchart diagrams and all that. Followed by that, you
Okay.
can prepare a state machine diagram. Okay.
Okay.
So as using UiPath Studio can be used not only for the developers, this can be used by this can be used by business analyst as well.
Uh,
Okay. For
okay.
example,
Okay.
if you want to prepare some flowcharts, or if you want to prepare some sequence diagrams, or if you want to prepare some
Okay.
state machine diagrams and all, which can be used by using this. Let's assume that state machine diagram called as
State. Yeah.
let us just keep it in mind as inventory management.
Okay.
Let's have a simple understanding wherein you can create a state machine diagram using this inventory. Inventory management, let's assume that inventory management is the application wherein I am doing. So I can do using this state machine diagrams here itself. Or else, if I want to prepare a flowchart diagram or a sequence diagram and all, wherein flowcharts, let us assume that flowchart diagram for a core banking application I want to develop. Okay, let us assume, right?
Okay.
So wherein I can create a core banking application flowchart diagram template can also be created here itself, wherein I can create my own diagrams using
Yeah.
this.
In state machine, only the transaction or banking side will be done in the state machine.
Sorry.
Like a state machine means it only the like banking transactions, all those type of things will be done.
Yes. In state machine diagrams, generally, which can be connected with this state chart diagrams and activity diagrams and all this kind of stuff, can also be done here,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So wherein you
Okay.
can save here itself and all, you can do recordings and all, wherein you can do screen scraping and all that. You can do screen scraping by
Okay.
identifying something and all. This is how the screen scraping can be done. Whatever the screen has been reflected so far, okay, this by using this and all, you can do the screen scraping activity here. You can do screen
Okay.
scraping, you can do data scraping as well, because you need to result of the screen, what are the scraping of the screen or a data you'd like to use. This can be used with this. Understand? You're
Okay.
clear? Understood?
Okay.
For example,